everyone, and this is Do You Know a Lot? And today we're learning about Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman was one of the most inspiring people the world has ever seen. And let me tell you why. Harriet Tubman was born Araminta Ross on March 6, 1820. She was born into slavery in Dorchester County, Maryland. She had two sisters sold off to the shame den. She was hired out to different owners who treated her unfairly and would beat her for no reason. She was hit in the head by a 2-pound weight by an overseer, which caused her to have narcolepsy for the rest of her life. She worked with her dad in the lumber department, and they would work with men who would ship the wood to the north. They told her of the Underground Railroad, a secret network of safe houses, boat captains, and wagon drivers, willing to help the enslaved travel to freedom. In 1844, she married a free man, John Tubman, and that is when she changed her name to Harriet, after her mom. After her master died, the wife began selling the slaves. She knew it was time to find the Underground Railroad. She left with her brothers. In fear they were lost, they turned around. During a narcolepsy spell, she dreamed she could fly like the bird. And then she saw the path to freedom. God would tell her which way to go and lead her down the right path every time. She saw the path to freedom, she ventured on her own, and she made it. She took that trip 13 times to free her family and worked with abolitionists to free more black people. They began to call her Moses, and she was not done. She was a Union Army nurse, a scout, and a spy. You heard me right, a spy. In 1863, she became the first woman in U.S. history to plan and lead a military raid. She disguised herself and went behind Confederate lines. She gathered information from a network of informants, leading that raid at night, avoiding all the mines. She freed about 700 slaves in South Carolina. Fortunately, the Union won the Civil War. After the war, the 13th Amendment legally abolished slavery. The 14th Amendment expands citizenship. The 15th Amendment gave voting rights to black men. And she was not done. Harriet Tubman raised money for formerly enslaved people by creating schools and hospitals. In 1888, Tubman became more active in the women's right to vote. Harriet Tubman spoke at many events, like in Rochester, New York, at a women's suffrage meeting. She said, "I was the conductor of the Underground Railroad. I can say what many cannot. I never ran my train off the tracks, and I never lost a passenger." With a lot of help from others, in 1899, she eventually collected a veteran's pension for her service in the Union Army. She received $20 a month. Her final words were, "I go away to prepare a place for you." Harriet Tubman was always busy fighting for the right of those who couldn't vote, poor veterans who didn't have a place to live, old folks who needed care, and of course, for our freedom. She was born with disadvantages. She led a life anyone could be proud of. She was small, 5 feet to be exact, but she sure put up a fight. She was Harriet Tubman. about